Hello, this is Susan Morris, Norwex Independent Sales Consultant, coming to you today to talk to you about the many uses of our Ultra Power Plus. This is our laundry detergent, but I use it for many things besides the laundry. So this is a tips and tricks on how to use the laundry soap. The Ultra Power Plus is environmentally safe. It is 100% biodegradable. It's good for HE machines, regular machines. You don't use very much of it because it's highly concentrated. In my HE front loader machine, I only use a half a teaspoon for a whole load of laundry. Yeah. With this one bag, I can get 522 loads of laundry out of it. But if you have a top loader machine, I would recommend that you start with 1 tablespoon. But you would still get 92 loads of laundry from one bag, which is a great savings. And the thing is, it doesn't have fillers. I know when I started using this back in the fall of 2014, Jack was wearing long johns, and he noticed immediately when I switched my laundry detergent because his legs didn't itch anymore. So not having the fillers is really helpful because it doesn't clog up your clothes. Your clothes last a lot longer too. So you can use it for all colors. It's color safe. You can use it in all temperatures. I love it too because I got rid of tons of stuff and I have lots of cupboard space because all I need is this. So that's great. What else? Oh, another thing that I use the Ultra Power Plus for, and I have used it, is in our carpet cleaning machine. It really works well for that. I only use like a half a teaspoon. You might go up to a tablespoon, and it really cleans the carpet well because remember, there's no fillers in here. So you're using a concentrated detergent that cleans your carpets well. It gets stains out of carpet. In fact, I keep about a teaspoon of the Ultra Power Plus in my Norwex spray bottle. It's got 8 ounces of water. And with this, I can, for instance, let's say that my EnviroCloth doesn't pull a stain out of the carpet or a piece of furniture. And usually it does, but if it doesn't, I would spray some of the Ultra Power Plus onto that stain in the carpet or the furniture, and I would take my wet EnviroCloth and put it on that stain, tap it down with my foot a little bit, and let it just sit there for about an hour. That will pull the stain out of your carpet. I've gotten a lot of stains out of carpet through the years. So it's great to have handy in a spray bottle. Another thing I like to have it handy in is this it's a salt shaker. I bought it at a hardware store. But it works great. I keep one by my sink, and I use it, for instance, when I use the car cloth or the car wash mitt on my car, it gets really dirty, or a dust mitt when I use a dust mitt to wash my screens. I would fill my kitchen sink with hot water and sprinkle some of the Ultra Power Plus in there, let it sit, rub it together, and throw it in the wash machine, and it gets all the stains out. Another thing I use it for, which I'm doing today, is I use the body cloths to take all my makeup off every night, including my mascara. And so they get pretty gunky after a while. When I wash my Norwex in the wash machine, I wash it on a sanitized cycle. So I use extremely hot water, which opens up the fibers to let all that extra stuff out. But sometimes, and they recommend that you do this, depending on your use of your Norwex, but 4 times a year. Okay, so I don't remember the last time I deep cleaned anything, and I honestly don't remember. It's been a lot more than 6 months, or I don't even know when I did it last. So today I decided I have a lot of these cloths. So I had 2 of them that were dirty that I was planning to put in the wash today, which I am washing my Norwex today. But I have this, I don't know if you can see it, I have this pot that I've had boiling water. I turn the water off, and then I sprinkle some of my Ultra Power Plus in it, and I let it soak. And I don't know if you can see it. The pot, it's kind of hot still, but it's got a lot of the cloths. I put all my clean cloths in here too. So I put my 2 dirty ones that I was planning to wash, and then I threw in all the other ones so that, because I'm doing a deep soak. And when you are able to lift it out of here and you run it under hot water and wring it out, then I pour the water into a white bowl to see how dirty the water is. And I didn't think I could like tip the bowl up enough for you today, so I put it in this glass jar, and maybe you can see. That was the first boiled water that I did for my makeup remover class, and you can see how absolutely gross that water is. And so I'm getting a lot of gunk out of those cloths. So what I did was, then I boiled another pan of water, put some more Ultra Power Plus in, turned the water off, and that's what I have right now. I have my cloths soaking in this water, and I will do the same thing. I'll rinse them out under hot water. I'll pour the water into a white bowl to see how bad it is, and I may have to do it a third time. And then I will throw it in my wash machine, because I'm washing my Norwex load today. I only wash my Norwex about every 2 weeks. So that's the process there. I have a lot of fun stuff I do with this Ultra Power Plus though. So another thing that I'm doing today, which I've been meaning to do forever, so I'm so glad I'm doing this for you, because now it makes me do it. My makeup brushes, they also get very gunky. So I put boiling water into this container, and then I put some Ultra Power Plus in, and I got my 2 brushes. You can see how gross they are. They are, oh, I should get my white pen. And I'm sure you can see. They are gross. But I'm getting a lot of gunk out of my makeup brushes, aren't I? So what I'll do is I'll throw this water away, put in some more hot water, some more laundry soap, and then do it again until it gets cleared up, and then rinse it really good under water. Another thing that the Ultra Power Plus, you won't believe this, is good for, and I put some, you can, I don't know if you can see. Oh, my electricity went off for a minute. I have my diamond rings in here. And what I did was I put some hot water. Usually I use a coffee cup, but I thought for today I would just put it in this, and I put just a sprinkle of the Ultra Power Plus in there. You see, one thing you can see with this example is there are no fillers. See how clear that water is? That water is perfectly clear. So then I take my, can you see this? Here. This is the stainless steel brush. It's for our stainless steel straws, and it's just a tiny little brush. And I just would, under water, I'll just rub my rings, and rinse them. But my rings are really shiny. So it really shines diamonds. So that's another use for your Ultra Power Plus. And another use that I found out, and this was purely by accident, but I have this hairbrush that I use when I curl my hair, and it gets really gucked up with hairspray, and I sometimes use dry shampoo, and it gets absolutely corroded, this thing. So with this hairbrush, I can take off the brush part, and normally what I have done is I hold it under water with soap, and I just scrub. It takes forever to get this clean. So one day I thought, well, I'm going to try the Ultra Power Plus. So I did. I got a hot glass of water, and I put it down in there, and I went back after a while. I thought, oh, it should be easier to brush now. And I took it out, and it was absolutely perfectly clean. All I did was rinse it and dry it, and it was done. It probably takes me usually 20 minutes at least of scrubbing with a toothbrush and stuff, trying to get all that gunk out, and it did it all with the Ultra Power Plus. So today, I won't show you the results because I'm just going to let it soak, but my hairbrush is kind of gunky too, so I'm going to stick that in there, save me time. Another thing that you will love about our Ultra Power Plus is I took this out of my microwave. It's the screen, and remember, if you look at yours, it gets really full of grease and gunk and stuff. If you put hot water in your kitchen sink and then sprinkle some of your Ultra Power Plus in there and let it soak a little bit. It actually just lifts off the grease and grime right off of your vent. And whew, that saves a lot of time too. And another thing that I like to use it for, I do not have, as you can see, I have white appliances. But if I had stainless steel appliances, I would definitely do this. I did it on a demo at the last party that I had, and it was strikingly amazing what it did. I do have this stainless steel coffee pot, so I can do that, but it's still kind of hot from when I used it for water. But you can either, a lot of times what I do is I just get a bowl of water and put some hot water in it, sprinkle some of my Ultra Power Plus, and then into that bowl of water, soak my EnviroCloth, and then clean your appliance according to the grain of the stainless steel. And so whatever direction it is, just clean it, and then use your window cloth to dry it. If it's the first time you've done it, it may take 3 times to do it because you're actually going to be getting down to the very bottom. If you have used stainless steel cleaners on it, it's going to be taking all that off. The oil from the factory, it'll take off, and you will have a really clean refrigerator. And then, well, and sometimes what people do is they just sprinkle it right on the cloth and use it on their stainless steel, which I can do on this here. And then wipe it with a clean side. You probably couldn't see though that it was kind of smudged up. But it really cleans stainless steel really well. It'll clean your stainless steel sinks too, although I have another tip for that another day. So the Ultra Power Plus is an amazing product. It's only $24.99, and there's just many things you can use it for. You can even soak your tennis shoes in it and get them clean. You can soak stains from clothes in it. Many uses. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have the Ultra Power Plus, now you know lots of ways that you can use it. Have a great day.